What if I told you you can play Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1942 today in Battlefield 2042? That is Battlefield Portal. This makes even more sense to the love letter to the fans. Overwhelmed and excited, huh? Alright, there's a lot to sink into here. What does this mean? It means quite literally the ultimate sandbox experience in Battlefield. Let's take this a step further. What if I told you you could host the server and customize the whole experience? To understand high level more, let's deep dive into the video and understand this. This first moment we see a mode created by Courage JD. It does not mean he has his own dedicated mode that DICE made. It is one that Courage made in his server that you could name. Your own mode, your own experience. Want specific maps? Fine. Want a custom TDM mode? Even better. Let's say you want a faction from Bad Company 2 with 12 players that you dislike tanks. Okay, let's make it happen. Let's get rid of those tanks. Team B, you want soldiers from Battlefield 3? We're getting it now, right? Then we have special rules such as randomized loadouts, 1 VIP per team and a VIP scoring only. Want community event stuff? Let's break down the memes. Custom TDM, yeah? Team A is Battlefield 3 and 20 players that can be engineers only, no guns. Enemy team, 1 tank, 1 man. Can the giant horse beat 1,000 ducks? We'll find out. You can choose how many are on each side. Don't like the balance of a map? Want 60 versus 35 just to balance things out and rush? Done. Let's make it happen. Now let's say the specialist class is too strong for you. You don't like it. Want to make a specialist only mode? 4 specialists from Battlefield 2042, helicopter only on their side versus 32 from Battlefield 1942, Germany. The twist? 1942 team gets them in numbers, but they come with 50% less health to balance things out a bit more. Now, there was a major concern about too much tank focus in Battlefield. Not a problem. I've seen that discussion. Disable the tanks and make it infantry only. This is your server, your rules. Want specific weapons? Consider it done. Let's get rid of those kits that ruin your fun. Want C4 only loadouts? You like that Jeep stuff, huh? Not disco enough for you? I gotcha. How about going opposite and creating the ultimate tank experience instead? Want to enable specific guns from theaters of war? Now let's discuss this. 40 weapons from 3 theaters of war, such as the M1 Garand, Panzer, G3, M416, way more. Vehicles? Alright, 3 theaters of war to choose from. You got the Spitfire, the B-17 bomber, and way more. Such modern hardware with the quad bike and Little Bird. Great, right? We can a full selection, a full sandbox, 30 plus gadgets from 3 theaters of war. You got reconnaissance items such as the MAV, the radio beacon will be available as gadgets alongside the defibrillator and EOD bot that we just discussed. Classic factions will make a return. You can choose between them, allowing a mix-up between 7 different armies from classic titles, as well as Battlefield 2042 specialists. Armies such as 1942's UK, US, Germany, Battlefield Bad Companies, US and Russia, feature exclusively in Battlefield Portal. Do you need to purchase these prior games? From my understanding, no. When you purchase Battlefield 2042, this all comes in the sandbox, because we're getting the maps. Let's go into the maps. Battle of the Bulge comes from Battlefield 1942. Al Alamein from Battlefield 1942 returns as well. Caspian Border from Battlefield 3. Norshal Canals from Battlefield 3. Arica Harbor from Bad Company 2. Valparaiso from Bad Company 2. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing any of these. I'm also really excited. This is just crazy. This brings us a total of 13 maps at launch. What is this builder in more detail? Okay, I know you have more questions, so let's go into some of the nitty-gritties, and we'll hit them real fast. Finding the game that is right for you is simple as browsing a rotating series of features that have been built out by your fellow peers. Players will have a complete Battlefield toy box at their disposal featuring powerful tools, alright? So let's talk about those tools. Settings. You have the ability to modify options outside of the web builder. The logic behind it is you have advanced visual scripting tools to change game elements called logic blocks. These features include maps. You can pick any of the 13 available maps, switch them however you want. You can change all the modes depending how you want to rotate between them, rush, conquest, create your playlist. Now for the mode settings, you can fine-tune all these, such as the factions, whichever soldiers, weapons, vehicles from any Battlefield game. You have the mobility, toggle players' ability to aim down sights, go prone. You don't like people going prone? Not a problem. Let's disable it. That's great. That's awesome for those unique experiences. Now, visibility, toggle heads-up displays, minimal visibility for players, arsenal, restrict the guns, specialist gear, anything you want to disable that you don't find fun in your toy box experience. Scale, adjust the scale like we discussed earlier. You can change the team select from different eras. You can restrict the gadgets. You can fine tune a soldier, what they load out with, what they can choose. You can change the setting. You can change the logic editor. I mean, wow, this is a whole lot. So this gets me excited. Okay, this is why I'm making this video, because I love all the old prior Battlefields. Makes me want even more of them brought. What if this becomes so popular that we have Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, and we get more to the port, and we just keep adding to the experience? That would be just mind-blowing. I'm really overwhelmed about this. I'm just really excited. There's so much potential, endless possibilities here. Now, when this comes out, I'll be sure to put a detailed guide on how you can create your own experience, because there's a lot to unpack, especially from the logic side and how you put it all together. It's not rocket science, but you at least got to see it to understand it, especially when you're setting things up. Now, if you like this and you're excited, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video.